Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to something we're calling Conversations with a Mermaid. Uh, my name's Mark. This is my wife, Kylie. She is a mermaid. Actually, we both went there and got a certification, but she's way, way more facile and agile in the water and deeper into this culture. Why I did it, that's not what we're talking about here. But right up front in this conversation with the mermaid, this is for. So I know the answers to some of the questions I'm going to be asking over time, but some of them I don't know the answer to. And I want to ask right up front, uh, what is a mermaid? And I'm getting this because I'm asking because, once you start doing it, I say, hey, my wife's off, she's mermaiding right now. And people look at me going, what? I go, exactly, because you're thinking, I think mythical creatures, I think Hans Christian Andersen, I think Disney films. And then if you can just say the technical stuff, oh, they have a monofin and they have this costume thing. And yeah, I get that and I understand you can explain that part of it, but just what is this whole phenomenon of going, hey, here I am, I'm a human being who's going to this, having this aquatic experience?
Well, I like to dress up, so I like dressing up in all kinds of things, but mermaiding has been extremely fun for me. So you definitely have your monofin and you have your tail skin so that you look the part of a mermaid, and what you bring to it is just kind of up to you. There's a lot of people that are mermaids that do photo shoots only, but for me, it's a lot more fun to be in the water. So I get to swim with my monofin tail and, I don't know, just learn different dives, different breath holding. It's really expanded my mind as far as that goes, and then I can't wait to just get better at it,
Okay, thank you. That's what I wanted whenever people ask me, that's the kind of answer I want to be able to give, because it's more than just, oh, what does your wife do? She's a mermaid. And they think, oh, she's insane. I go, well, yeah, that too. But it's more than just, and this I'm not using this as an offensive term. It's more than just cosplay. It's just like, oh, I got the costume, that's it. No, this is actually physical activity, and I can vouch for this. I mean, here you are. You're basically, if you've done, it's like one half of a SEAL drown proofing. Whenever they do their Hell Week, you're binding the hands and feet, and your feet are bound, and you're learning to maneuver and be agile and do this, and still not just be able to tread water. You got to make it look easy. You got to
that you're happy about it.
Yeah, exactly. And that is the part that fascinates me. Whenever it's not a superfluous thing, is it? It's not frivolous.
It's really harder than you think. So I do a lot of dress up, so I get that, the cosplay thing. And some people just want to get into mermaiding for that, and I get it. That's fun and it's pretty, so I get it. But it's really fun to be at one with the water, to be able to learn how to get your breath holds longer, to stay underwater, to be able to swim with the monofin. I was very intimidated the first time I got in the water, going, oh, my feet are bound. I don't know how I feel about this. And learning to actually do your dolphin kick and be able to swim in the water with that. It's just, I don't know, it's a really fun experience to learn, and you feel really accomplished the further you get into it.
Oh, no, 100%. So, yeah, I think that is getting at it, and I want to vouch for it because we went through and SSI is where we got the basic certification for it, and I did it too, just because I was fascinated. I like water. I like to swim. We got a sailing license. I'm a free dive certified. I got an upboard and kayak and all that noise. I dig all that stuff. So I thought, no, I'll give this a shot. She didn't have anybody at the time who wanted to pony up and go. And I thought, well, I'll do it. And because I was fascinated about, let's have the feet shackled together. What's that like to learn how to swim that way? And then we do it, I guess, the phrase that came to mind when we did all the classroom stuff, we go to the pool sort of qualification portion of it, and she took to it like, I was going to say like a duck to water, but I guess a mermaid to water, because you're going to have the dolphin kick and so on and so forth. I can do it, but I spend more time in the water working, free diving, all sorts of stuff. I thought, well, I'll be fine at this. Oh, I wasn't. I had to work harder to be a little bit smooth, and she was smooth from the get-go, and then it just really became. I mean, I'm fascinated by it. I dig it. She bought a tail skin for me. I like the monofin swimming around. No one needs to see lots of photos of me out under waterfalls. I love the waterfall though, but make sure mermaiding is more than just the aesthetic appearance of, though it can be that.
It can be that.
But it's also, we can't take away from the fact it is also definitely an athletic endeavor.
Yes.
And the other thing that's I think fascinating, and I want to, is like you said, you got to make it smooth, because we know in many athletic endeavors, it's okay to show the effort. Like if you take that big swing on the tennis shot, you can get all that in there. Right. You throw your punches and all this, but I'd say it's akin to something like figure skating, which we know athletic hosses out there doing it, but they got to smile and look like, yeah, I'm just having a blast. When they're done, they want to be breathing like a horse, but they can't. They got to still hold that. I'm happy about it. And you guys able, when you're doing it well, you're swimming, you're looking great, you're coming up, you're doing breath holds, and even coming out of the water, and still being able to maintain a little bit of savoir-faire about the entire thing.
Try not to come out with all that snot. Coming out
Yeah,
your face.
that, and there's a whole lot of, it brings in, it kind of wraps the athletic with the aesthetics in one, and let alone getting into the water itself. That's amazing. So when we hear you say that you're a mermaid, you're not a mythical creature, but you're kind of grasping a bit of that magic of being down there, right?
Yeah. To me, I equated, you said figure skating a lot with dancing, because I've danced my whole life,
Mhm.
and then you have to have that smile on your face when you're dancing too. But the moving, even the undulating that you do with your body to be able to do your dolphin kick, it just
No,
it transfers to me.
I think you said the dancing is perfect because big Gene Kelly fans and stuff. Some of those dance numbers he's done. As soon as they say cut, he's got to be going, and that's got to be amazing. And yet, being able to hold that absolute panache and going, I got it, I'm good.
Yeah.
And you do a great job. I'm used to the free diving world. You get to breathe and come up and do your recovery, your hook breathing, and it looks like the effort just happened. Where you mermaids do like Haas physical feats and then still have to come out and make it look like, yeah, that's just how it is. So there's a performance element to it, there's an athletic element to it, there's a good deal of definitely artistic element, and the science element behind it. The deeper you go with it, I mean, not just the depths of the water, but it's the deeper of the movement and the conditioning for it and the preparation for it. Just really remarkable. So what does it mean to be a mermaid? Fun?
Fun.
Conversation with a mermaid.